This is it. This is for all the marbles. Bronze trophy is awarded to one of these two teams today. Hello, Arizona. My name is Brian Hughes. This is KYST 89.3 FM, The Bone, AM 1400, The Growler, and of course, you are most likely watching this local access channel number 22. We hope you are staying safe and healthy. And these kids are ready to conclude their season, the 5th ever season of South Tucson Youth Football, brought to you here on this very network. We just saw Rancho Robusto plus-size Wearhouse in the away uniform, white jerseys, blue helmets and pants. They've had to punt away on their first possession. They are the 3-seed champions of the Big Small Business Conference. 11-2 record, 8-2 regular season, conference championship, and a 3-seed meant that they had 2 wins so far to get to this very point. Last week they took out 10-seed surprise team Papa Joe's Child Escort Service in the second round. They had a tough battle with Twin Towers Construction. They are here. They are taking on the best team in South Tucson according to this season. Flappy, Pappy's Pancake, Shanty, 12-1. Champions out of the Gluttony League. They had a punt as well in the first one. They're going to get a big sack for a loss of 12 on Louisville's Sinkhorn. And hand it off to his young running back, Sol Watt, is going to get all of that back. Big 25-yard gain on that one. Up to the 45. Sinkhorn drops back. Flappy Pappy's the #1 overall seed after going 9-1 in the regular season. And going 10-1 after winning the Gluttony League Championship. Sol Watt stopped at the line by Scart Tuckweiler, another young defensive player for Flappy Pappies. Both teams have the tools to get it done. And Rancho Robusto, we're going to make the first big play. Screamo Bandcamp with a 43-yard catch all the way down to the 6-yard line. Sol Watt's going to take it all the way in for the touchdown, opening up this game. 6 minutes in, we get our first touchdown, our first points on the board. And it goes to the visitors, the 3-seed Rancho Robusto. Both teams seeking their first ever South Tucson Youth Football Championship. Elvita Dream will field kickoff for Flappy Pappies, take it all the way up to the 35, and young quarterback Gage Barber will take over from there. Youthful quarterback, and he's going to throw a pick to Alabaster Sacks on the first play of the drive. So Rancho Robusto already with a chance, and we go to the embiggener to see Sol Watt and how he can make that much ground in a single rush. They're all the way down to the 29 already. Sol Watt down again for the first down, up to the 17, make it a 12-yard gain. These teams like to put up points. They like to go fast and furious, and Rancho Robusto are going to take a 2-touchdown lead early in this one. In the span of about 2 minutes of game time, they've just put on 14 points, 2 touchdowns, and Flappy Pappy suddenly playing from behind. Flappy Pappy's the 1 seed. Again, much like the 3 seed, the top 4 seeds, of course, getting a first-round bye. Last week we saw them in a tough battle with Mama Logano's Legitimate Spaghetti House, but the reason they won that one, the reason they've been doing so successfully, is right there. Carpathia Titanic, their young running back who's only going to get better and better. Gage Barber evades the tackle, hits Heath. Shelton Heath, the tight end. 12-yard catch, and they are moving forward. How will the composure of these young players hold up here? Carpathia Titanic, again, gets another about 12 yards, I think, from that one down to the 7. And Velveeta Dream will make it 1st and goal to 2nd and goal, down to the 1. Barber Barber evades the tackle, throws across his own body into coverage. It's incomplete. 3rd and goal. Flappy Pappies. And they get off the Titanic. It's a sure thing. In he goes for the 6. Flappy Pappies, as I said, they defeated Mama Logano's last week before in their 2nd round game. That was their first playoff game this season. They took out Danish Lou Chutney House, 8 Chutney League and the Big Small Business Conference are represented in this championship game. Chutney League looking for their 3rd title out of 5 years. The Binging Texan won it last year, representing the Gluttony League, and a creamy surprise won it a couple of years ago, the 2nd ever in I believe the 2016-2017 season. This will be the 3rd Gluttony League championship. If Flappy Pappy were to win it for Rancho Robusto, they would be winning it for the Big Small Business Conference for the 2nd time. The Marmalade Shack doing it as the #1 overall seed back in the 2017-2018 season. These two conferences well represented in the pinnacle of South Tucson youth football. We are in the top, the start of the 2nd quarter, and it's Rancho Robusto getting stopped for the moment. 2nd and 10, and Sinkhorn is chased down and sacked by Scart Tuckweiler. His 2nd sack already of the game. It's 3rd and long, and that's going to be incomplete. Punt team comes out. 9:07 to go in the 1st half. Rancho Robusto holding on to a 7-point lead. We're going to see how these defenses will bring up their teams. Carpathia Titanic evades a couple tackles, and he's off to the races. He gets stopped at the very end in the secondary. 19 yards, up to 33. 1st down again. Barber airing it out to Weatherford. Oh, he's got nothing but daylight and a touchdown. Like that, it's tied up yet again. Got a sense that this is going to be an ongoing theme of this game. We'll be seeing back and forth action. Lots of big plays like that. Which team will get that edge? You've got a feeling it's not going to be a team pulling away from it like we've seen in the past, but we've said that before in games and have been surprised. In the late stages of the game, the scores look a little bit more lopsided than the game really tells you, as Sol Wise stopped for a loss of 4. Tuckweiler. Lights out for Flappy Pappy's on defense, and that's going to be a real telling sign for which team can move the football, who can overcome the strong defense of their opponents. We've seen how these offenses have been able to do it. Rancho will punt it again. Casey almost had, he was almost off to the races. Just got tackled short of the 50-yard line. Oh, beg pardon, got past the 50-yard line. So they're going to mark him at the 49. And Titanic is going to take it all the way down. He just kind of lowers his head but loses his footing. They're going to mark him at the 19. Gage Barber evades the tackle. Hits Velveeta Dream. Salvages a loss. Turns it into a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4. Titanic. Down for a loss of 2 yet again. 36. Flappies. Getting it off. Titanic again. He's in for the touchdown. Big play, but oh, they're going to know. Okay, the flag is on the play. I thought it was going to be coming back. It was actually declined. It was defensive offsides. And Flappy Pappies, for the first time in this game, have taken the lead. It's 21-14 over the 3-seed Rancho Robusto. One of those epic games we've been seeing, we've been talking about. Go! The playoffs really show where the best teams can test their mettle. Sometimes they come from a conference where they don't have the toughest of opponents. Maybe they didn't schedule the best of maybe the opponents they faced early in the season didn't pan out to be like they expected. I mean, there's only so much you can do. You play the teams on your schedule, but you do get to control that schedule to some extent. This is really where we get to see the best of the best as Monthly Gomez IV is hit for a small gain. It's 3rd and 12. Louisville Sinkhorn back at his own 26. He's going to find Screamo Bandcamp again. That young wide receiver, man. Louisville Sinkhorn, his last year as a quarterback for Rancho Robusto, has got a lot of young help that is going to be able to take this team to heights in its season's future, but they're going to miss Sinkhorn. That's going to be a huge recruiting priority, is to replace this top-level quarterback. Monthly Gomez IV gets the first down. They're down at the 13 again. Rancho Robusto. You got to feel like these young players would love to just bring a championship, not just for their team, as they get it to Concepcion. Philip Concepcion, the running back. The backup running back was in the end zone for the touchdown. He was covered well. It wasn't even like it was a surprise play. He just saw the opening and grabbed it out of the air. Tied at 21. 2:09 to go in the first half of this. The 2020 South Tucson Youth Football Championship game between Flappy, Pappy's Pancake, Shanty, and Rancho Robusto plus-sized Wearhouse. 1 and the 3 seeds. Seed numbers that have won the title in the past. The Marmalade Shack were a 1 seed when they won it. The Creamy Surprise were a 3 seed when they won it. I recall the Benjamin Tucson last year were a 3 seed as well. So these are teams that tend to get a really strong. You don't get put on this seed line unless you really can improve your medal. You know. And Gage Barber's going to be brought down for another loss of 10. It's 4th and 25. Flappy Pappy's call a timeout. Not exactly sure why. I guess maybe to stop the clock from give them the ball back again if they can kind of stop Rancho Robusto here. It's a bit of a questionable call there, but we don't like to focus. It's a championship game. These are clearly 2 of the best teams, 2 of the elite teams in South Tucson. We don't want to focus on their shortcomings and their questionable calls unless it's glaring and game affecting. But Monthly Gomez IV is gonna be tackled, and now they'll start using their timeouts. Will Rancho Robusto? That's their second one. 1.5 minutes to go in the half. Cole Watts stopped for a loss, and they're gonna hang on to that last timeout if they need to do something to set up a scoring play. And half Concepcion, 3rd and 9. Not really taking the clock down enough to really kind of give the last play of the half be a field goal, and they're going to have to kick one. Sol Watt, well, he did get it in the middle, so that's going to help line up a field goal. It's going to be a 39-yarder, and it is good. So, with 49 seconds to go, Rancho Robusto do get 3 points out of it. But can Flappy Pappies, with 49 seconds to go, can they answer? Velveeta Dream takes it all the way up to the 30 and out of bounds. And Barber will take over from here. Hands it off to Titanic, and Flappy Pappies will call their second timeout after a 1-yard gain. Danny throwing to the sideline. Looks to get that out route to stop the clock by going out of bounds. He stops it from an incomplete pass instead. 3rd and 9. Titanic is tackled in the backfield. What a huge play by the Rancho Robusto defense. They're going to get the ball back after this. Berg takes the punt inside his own 30, passes the 50-yard line down to the 47, 16 seconds to go. Rancho Robusto have a chance to get another scoring drive together, and Flappy Pappies will call a timeout. Stop that. Not exactly sure. They'll kick a field goal. It is no good. I really question what's happening now because, again, 7 seconds to go. Flappy Pappies, ball back. I think you could have just maybe used that timeout at a better time. Velveeta Dream is going to get the first down, but that's going to be it for the first half. 24-21. Questionable plays, some time management mistakes on either side of the football. We're going to pause for station identification. This is the South Tucson Youth Football Championship game. Second half's coming at you.
You're listening to KYST 89.3, The Bone. The Bone. And now time for South Tucson Youth Football, simulcast on AM 1400, The Growler. and on South Tucson Local Access Channel 22.
Oh, man.
Brian Hughes here at KYST for the second half of the South Tucson Youth Football Championship game, and Rancho Robusto stopped the momentum of Flappy Pappy's immediately with an interception. And Louisville Sinkhorn takes it over at his own 31, hits Sol Watt for second and inches, gets a 9-yard gain out of that one, up to the 40. Thank you all for joining us. Hope you're staying safe, secure, healthy, and in the mood for some championship football on the youth level. There is no bigger moment of these kids' lives than this game right now. That's going to be full offensive holding against Darius Mixon. Rancho Robusto with a 3-point lead after a back and forth first half. They lead 24-21. So a field goal within 2 minutes of the final 2 minutes of the first half. We are 8:05 to go. 2 minutes into the third quarter. And that's Nance. Catch. Back up to 3rd and 11. On their own 40. Sinkhorn going to throw it long. He's got a lot of protection right now. He does not make contact with his receiver, who's wide open, and Rancho Robusto will have to punt. Casey returning the punt. He's going to take it all the way up and out of bounds just before the 50-yard line. Gage Barber will have a nice short field to work with. 47-yard line to get things started. And he's going to hit Velveeta Dream as they cross midfield for a 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4. First down marker, 3rd and inches, and a big stop. So that's going to bring the punter out at a 4th and 4, which almost like a certain gimme of a first down at 3rd and inches. And Flappy Pappy's just got stopped halfway through the third quarter. Rancho Robusto starting this drive from their own 32. Sol Watt is going to bring him all the way up 17 yards. He's at 138 yards rushing so far today. Louisville Sinkhorn, a lot of time to throw. It's Burnett, Jerry Burnett for his first catch, the 6-yard one. Big guns are being named repeatedly. The star players are having their moments for both teams. Ralph Nance, nice catch for the first down. He's got 30 yards off of two catches so far. Sol Watt catches that one. He's only got three catches for 15 yards, but again, we just like to see that's what they like to do with him. They'll just hand him the ball and send him down and into the abyss of other children looking to take him down like that. Sol Watt just lowers his head and finds a way to get into the opening for the first down. Just endless energy, as you can expect from these children. 2nd and 4, Sinkhorn. He faked the handoff there. He's got an opening. It's Watt. Well, good tackle to keep him from getting into the end zone, but it does result in a 1st and goal. And Watt is going to be tackled for a loss by a diving tackle. If he did not get a hold of his ankle, that would have been a certain touchdown. And here's Sinkhorn looking for the back of the end zone to Screamo Bandcamp in the back corner. His first touchdown of the game, and a big 7 points for Rancho Robusto, taking a 10-point lead in the championship game over the 1 seed Flappy Pappies with 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Velveeta Dream, nice return all the way up to the 34-yard line. Gage Barber, you feel a little bit of that pressure for that youngster. Hands it off to Titanic. Can't imagine any pressure in Carpathia Titanic. We've seen him just bust forward with huge plays all season long. And Gage Barber brought down, well, we're only going to get down to 3rd and 7, and we start the final quarter of the championship game. Gage Barber is brought down for a huge loss, and that is telling You cannot give up possessions without scoring at this point of the game. You have to wonder what sort of consequences that's going to have to Rancho Robusto now have the ball again. 9:18 to go. So Watt up the middle and tackled inside the 40 down to the 38-yard line. A 20-yard rush for Soul Watt. They're going to hand it off to him again. He's going to get the first down and a launching tackle. Get him another 17 yards. Down to the 21. And why not another dose of Watt? Down to the 13, and they will continue to run down this clock. You're going to see more and more carries from Soul Watt as he is brought down for a loss. Only a few yards of loss, but it's a 3rd and 3. Go! And they look to the end zone. Incomplete. Field goal. This is only a 31-yarder. Kick is up, and it's wide. No good. So Flappy Pappies get a break here. They are down 10 with 7 minutes to go. And they are going to try to close this gap. That was a chance handed to them from Rancho Robusto. Carpathia Titanic gets the catch. Moves over the imaginary first down line that you see on your screen. And he tries to get another pitch play. We're down to under 6 minutes to go. Time is the enemy of the Pancake Shanty. But they're going to hit Titanic again for the first down, up to the 48-yard line. 121 yards for Carpathia Titanic, 154 total yards. And Barber evades a tackle, but he cannot connect to Shelton Heath, his tight end. We're at the point in this game where anything short of a touchdown for Flappy Pappy is not going to be enough. Titanic, oh, they're going to have to punt it. 4th and 11. We are down to just 4 minutes in this game. And it almost starts to feel like you can see a bit of resignation in the fans here. Flappy Pappy's fans not starting to feel confident anymore. Well, Louisville scored. It's a fumble, but it's recovered by Rancho Robusto. And it'll move him back to the 13-yard line. 2nd and 17. Sinkhorn, he was hurried again and has to throw it into traffic. An incomplete pass. Well, Flappy Pappies, we're just saying it. They could have given away this game, but their defense is coming, and they're going to hit Sinkhorn again for a loss. 4th and 25. Do not count this game as over just yet. Do not count out Flappy Pappies. We're in for quite the finish as Casey is going to rush this one all the way down inside the 20, down to the 17. Flappy Pappies on that punt return. Now we're in the red zone. Down 10. Titanic with the catch and the touchdown. 2:10 to go. Flappy Pappies within 3. They will kick it off. Will they go for the onside kick? I think they will let their defense. They have all 3 timeouts. And they will kick it into the end zone for Screamo Bandcamp to return it all the way up to the 30. It is a 3-point game. Rancho Robusto are in time-killing mode. So Watt is going to get about 2 yards on that one. The 2-minute warning stops the clock, so no timeouts need to be burned there. And that looks like it might have been a first down. It is. Any first down, I think, at this point is going to spell disaster. A flag on the play. A false start's going to move him back 5. I don't know if that's effectively going to matter unless it stops the clock, which it clearly did. Sinkhorn getting hurried. Incomplete pass that stops the clock again. Flappy Pappies having a chance, and again another incomplete pass. 3rd and 15. Caught by Watt. But again, Flappy Pappy used timeout number 2. 4th and 16. They will get the ball back. We could be in for a grandstand finish with 100 seconds and ticking on the clock in this season. Flappy Pappies from their own 47. Gage Barber is 53 yards from winning this one. He's going to take a hit, and a big one for a loss of 9 to get things started. Under 90 seconds to go, and he's hit again. Down to the 30. The Rancho Robusto defense has made 2 gigantic plays. Barber has to throw it long. It's caught by Nicholas, and he's gonna make it for the first down. Gets out of bounds. It's a minute to go. Clock is ticking. Kerry Nicholas bails out Flappy Pappies, but they are still down 3. Under a minute to go. The catch is made, but Rancho Robusto call a timeout. Barber is hit again. Oh my goodness, 40 seconds and ticking. Barber is hit another time. It is 4th and 30. This is the game. Barber chased down and he's sacked. It's a turnover. Rancho Robusto are going to be champions with a defensive stand. Flappy Pappies call their final timeout, but it is over. Soul Watt is going to take the last handoff. Tackled by Dwayne DeWest, but it will not matter. Rancho Robusto plus-sized Wearhouse came out huge. They are your first. They are going to win the championship for the first time ever. Congratulations to Rancho Robusto plus-sized Wearhouse. The final score, 31-28. Rancho Robusto defeat Flappy Pappy's Pancake Shanty for the South Tucson Youth Football Championship here in the year 2020. They are being handed over the trophy. The bronzed trophy is being lifted up by the coach of Rancho Robusto, and all the kids are putting their grubby mitts on it. I'm sure there's something sticky on someone's hand that is going to get on that trophy that will never be able to be buffed out. But you can just see, again, we are not cutting to the field as there are just so many crying children on the field. Members of the Flappy Pappies roster bawling their eyes out, coming so close to winning that championship, only to have it taken away from them at the last moment. And that is going to be it. Well, what a season it was. So many stories to tell. So many things to recap. The undefeated season of Francois Creperie. The collapse of some of the old guards. The new teams that started to appear and make big charges to start forging dynasties here in South Tucson Youth Football, and of course our top teams and how they will recruit and how they will continue to recruit in the off season. That's going to be it for our season, the 5th ever season of South Tucson Youth Football. We'll see you next January for 2021 season, the 6th season, as Rancho Robusto plus-size Wearhouse will look to defend that championship. From all of us here in South Tucson, KYST, I have been Brian Hughes. This has been South Tucson Youth Football. And until next year, so long, Arizona!